Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. So SMU's offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches. They can test.
All bottled up, and now the ball is free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
The fuck just happened?
The end zone, and the defense there to pounce on it for 6.
What the fuck just happened? Oh, I take it. We'll get the TV. Man, go. Go play, boy. Man, go. We'll take it. You deserve it.
You try to see moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up.
We'll take it.
The defense takes care of business. It's an offense. We don't need to. We'll put points on the board.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll leave it with him. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. There's the pressure. They're working that left side. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. It is deafening in here. Soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down.
Oh, my God.
Takes his shot. Got his man. Turns on the Jets. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. It's a fumble on the play.
Let's go.
Defense grabs the football and
Let's go. We gone. We gone. That's 2 in a day. We gone. We go, Stephanie. Shit fresh. This shit fresh.
This defense, man, they just keep
this shit. He has on the goddamn read option. Fucking tackle 56.
plays another forced turnover and another touchdown. Man, they don't just scoop these fumbles up. They're scooping them up with the intent to score. Their second fumble return for a touchdown today.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Yeah, this man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still an identity mode.
Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Smashes through the tackle. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wideout. Going to the ground. Powers through the defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Encroachment defense. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Got him downfield. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He's looking to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Baylor proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Bears team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Using his legs, it's key. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on third down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Making side adjustments here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it.
Turning it on! Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. If they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion from the back. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Spits it out to the back. He's got it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Cougars have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the football.
The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Slams it ahead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Pushes for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars. You want to keep your offense on the field? Where down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been pumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw. Got the back over the middle. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted. Bringing it back. He steps out of bounds, but not. As he gets the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. The defense earns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. BYU right back to the line. The offense changing the play. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little far. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They're going to open this drive with a pass. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. And he fights his way forward. Gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Mustangs line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll return it from around the 50. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Wait, 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
And the Mustangs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
And BYU will get the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the...
Oh, there's an alley on the left. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. This BYU offense set up with another first down. The give from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Fakes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one, and then they kind of stall.
Touchdown, Cougar! And the pummeling has started. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Handoff to the lone back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Off the play fake. Got his man on the right. And he's down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback gets past the marker. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Floats it out in space.
Well, the defense needs one more stop. They did a nice job not giving up a first down that last one, but with the lead late like this, one more stop, and they're going to win this game.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch along the sideline. Just picked up a few, but enough for a first down. BYU with the 1st and 10. They want that clock to run.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Looks as if BYU will have a first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances, they are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Power football with the run. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. No good. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. To the air on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's key. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Mustangs! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late.
Come on, bro.
But nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He wants to change this route. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Snags it inside the 20. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires into the end zone. Looking for the goal line. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, BYU! And the punishment has been extended. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to put the fake, and he wants to throw. Hard-hitting tackle.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see.